Hey y'all, it's your girl Amarachi, and I quickly want to talk about the nail polish I've been using. So if you've seen my previous video, I took off my nail polish and I went ahead and reapplied it. I'm using the OPI nail brand here. This shade is Got the Blues for Red. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all cannot see that, can you? Well, it's called Got the Blues for Red, and it's this really deep red that is really pretty, really nice. I do have to go around the edges a bit and scrap off some of the nail polish that got on my finger. But I wanted to talk about doing your own nails. So when I was a kid, I actually was not allowed to go to nail salons because there was a documentary that came out, or a TV special that came out about this girl and her mom who went to the nail salon. The nail salon was not hygienic, did not have good hygiene practices, and the girl and her mom ended up having really bad infections, and they had all these bumps and mumps all over their arms and legs because they got a mani-pedi. So it was really disturbing, really tragic. So as a result, I was not allowed to go to nail salons. The benefit of that, though, was that I kind of learned how to paint my own nails. I got used to painting my own nails and familiarizing myself with that process. When I was 18, though, I went with a couple friends to get my nails done. And I remember being like, while I'm here, I'm going to observe what they do and use that to enhance my own practices with this. So I paid attention to how they prep the nails, how they put it on, how they painted it. I noticed that she would kind of start in the center a little bit and then kind of spread the nail polish to the perimeters of the nail. I paid attention to, how they applied, any base coats or any top coats and what they did to let it dry. So I paid attention to that process because I was like, I don't think I'm going to be going here often, but because I'm here, I'm with the professionals, I'm with the experts, I'm going to see what I can take and how I can incorporate that when I go back to paint my own nails. So that's something that I've been incorporating since, right? It's exactly how she paints her nail. Now, I don't have the whole setup because that's more expensive, but honestly, I'm sure you could go on Amazon or go online and buy the rest of those nail products that they use and kind of have your own at-home nail salon. But I think it's really cool, especially in these times when maybe some people are dealing with some maybe financial challenges or something like that. If you can go to these places of beauty once or twice, learn what they're doing, kind of pick up a few tips here and there, and then use that to incorporate yourself, you might save yourself a couple bucks in the long run, and then you've also gained a new skill. Same thing kind of goes for hair. When I go to hair salons, I'm listening to tips, I'm looking at products they're using. Now, of course, salon grade products are sometimes going to be more expensive, but some products that are used in salons you can actually buy online, right? So I've seen like BioLace? I've seen that in salons before. I've seen Nexus in salons before. So these are things where I'm like, okay, these are brands that they are a little more expensive, but if they're being used in a salon, there's probably a reason for it, and they might actually be better quality than maybe some of the other products. Or you can look for similar ingredients within products, ask about what makes a product effective, and use that to further your knowledge and create a routine for yourself if there's ever a season where maybe you cannot go to the hair salon as often, or maybe you cannot go get your nails done as often, right? So that's just something I wanted to share. Something I've taken when I go to places to get nail and hair done, just see what I can take and kind of do for myself. And yeah, so I used OPI as the nail coating, and then I've been using this Sally Hansen Double Duty top coat and base coat for years. Like probably my whole life I have been using Sally Hansen for top and base coats. Works really well, and when I put on a top coat, nails, I can stretch this out for 2 weeks for real. And this is not gel, by the way. So yeah, these are the two products for my nails. All right, so I'm headed out today, see what we can get done. Thanks so much. I'll see y'all later. Bye.